Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I wanted to talk about a house in Silver Spring, Maryland, only 10 minutes from my home in 2012. The man that lived there went into assisted living and died in 2015. What excited the auctioneer the most when I called him about this 2,100 square foot home was the 1968 Mustang parked in the backyard. There was also a Cadillac parked in the driveway. The Mustang hadn't been started in years, and all the tires were flat, but while sorting through the house, my helper Ann found the title, so the auctioneer was happy to get the car towed to the auction house in Howard County Fairgrounds. As you will see from the photos, there was also a shed with 3 lawnmowers and tools in it. Not your typical shed, as there was a buffet and furniture along with the tools. Landscaping machines and tools always sell well at auction. A man can never have enough tools, I found out, as I kept sending them to auction. The house had been wallpapered in florals, and there was fine china and statues. There were at least 18 pieces of framed art on the walls. The one I liked best was the Ethiopian man's face. His eyes seemed to be friendly and looking right at you. The white tiger framed art was from the room store. The family told me that the man loved to entertain his friends and family in the big outdoor kitchen. Well, that was not something you saw in Maryland often. Out there was a refrigerator, a stove, and I think even a dishwasher built in. There were lots of wooden chairs and benches to sit and relax around a big table. Notice all the fire extinguishers nearby in the photo of the kitchen. Inside there were 2 large TVs. One was a projection TV. The house was built in 1965, and he had added a lot of personal touches to it. My helper and I worked 5 days there. The house was a 1-story rambler, and the first day we worked on both the basement and the main floor, filling trash bags from the various cupboards. The next day we worked at clearing out the attic and the closets. We took a load of charity in my car at the end of the day. The third day we met with Junket Dump It, who took away broken furniture and trash bags, and I took another carload of items to charity. The fourth day we filled 2 trucks with auction items, and the last day we worked over 7 hours to fill a truck with items to go to auction and fill another truck with trash. House was in Bethesda, Maryland. We started this job on February 29th and spent 1 day bagging up trash and sorting through clothing, making a list for the attorney of what clothing we took to a charity at the end of the day. I went back a week later to box up financial papers and family photos at the condo and take them to the attorney's office, which was about 20 minutes away. In April, I went with my helper to meet the junk hauler at the condo, and then back to the attorney's office to deliver music CDs to him. I also had called Apria Oxygen Company that the client had been using. And on the final day, my helper met the auction company while they picked up everything that could go for sale. There was a Life Fitness treadmill and a universal gym that had to be taken apart in the condo and put back together at the auction site. Lots of electronics, including TVs, laptops, a Blu-ray player, a stereo, a woofer, and Harmon Kadon speakers that were shaped like test tubes. The leather sofa and recliner, barrister bookcase, an Edge Star wine refrigerator, Lennox plates with flowers and butterflies, a secretary desk, a dining table, and a bistro table with bar stools also went to auction. This was a 1-bedroom condo, so the universal gym was in the bedroom and the treadmill was in the living room. The condo was quite crowded.